Good morning, welcome back to Schizophrenia Life. Man, it's a great day, Friday. Everyone's all excited today. I wish you guys would really be more excited about Mondays, but I'll take what I can get. So, with all this stuff happening around here, around the world, really, um, it's just like you gotta watch what you say nowadays. Like, normally, let's say previously, you had to be like, um, regardless of race or religion, um, or or sex or whatever. But now you gotta say, regardless of your political beliefs, and you gotta be so like weary of who you're talking to and what they believe without even asking them. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, I can't even believe how far we've fallen, really. I mean, like, there's no more middle ground, like people in the middle, right? There's no more. Uh, I'm. I believe in some of what the right says and some of what the left says. Kind of just in the middle. There's no more of that. There's only two now. It's either far left or far right. There's no middle ground anymore, and it completely blows my mind that it's come to this. So I don't know. Like, basically, like, nowadays, with the current culture, it's like you go to a party, you meet a girl, you want to do something with her. Wait, if she's drunk anything, say I'll meet you tomorrow, and then you meet up the next day. You have to take her to a notary and get a signed contract that she does in fact intend to have sex with you, and that she's doing it of her own free will, and you do up a contract so that you can have sex with her. Like, it's literally coming down to that. Because if she's had even one sip of alcohol and you've had one sip, then can't do it, because 35 years later it's gonna come back to haunt you. Like, the stuff that the stuff that is coming uh, to light from news, from social media, is just unbelievable. And like, I just can't believe it. Like, there's people who I really truly respected, like, um famous people who I really truly respected, and they are coming uh forward and saying the most radical things I've ever heard, and I'm like, this can't be the same person that I respected. And then I just completely lose all respect for them. It's unreal, really. Um, Luckily, some of the people I respect most haven't come forward and talked about politics. Dwayne Johnson, I've never heard him talk about politics. Um, there's a few others, but then there's a few that I'm not even gonna say their names to bring light to them. But there's a few people who I really enjoyed over the years, um, and they showed a side that I honestly don't even want to see. Like, I mean, you can't really hate on people just because they don't agree with you. And this is for both sides, right? Um, it's unreal. Like, I don't know how better to say it is. It's completely unreal. Um, anyway, moving on. So I did watch this really cool YouTube video. You can check it out. I don't know where it is. I was just doing, where you randomly click around YouTube on random videos. But there's a temple, golden temple in India, where they feed over 100,000 people a day, and on holidays up to 150,000 people in one building, in one room, and it's for free. They are run by small donations and volunteers, and they take that through volunteers and small donations. They make enough food for over 100,000 people a day. It's amazing when you watch that video, and I'm just like, wow, like, and it the what the thing that stood out most to me in that video was that he asked them, he was like, who can come here, and they regardless of race, religion, anything, anyone who is a human being can come and eat for free, regardless of your because in India they have different structure, different classes. So you know, um, you have all of the different ones eating together in one place, and you just go in there and eat. You don't pay. You just go in there, eat. You can eat as much as you want. They come around, offer you more food, and it's truly like, obviously I wasn't there, so, but just watching the video, I thought it was amazing. Like that there's people doing that out there. Um, just helping people regardless of anything, just because they're human, helping them, feeding them. And this isn't small scale. This is huge. They cook for 100 to 150,000 people a day over a fire. Like they're burning wood, and they have this pot that I could stand in, and they just cook up a bunch of food, and then they do, like, that pita bread shit. I don't know what it's called, the flatbread, and man, it's truly crazy to watch. And why do I bring that up? Well, it's because it, I talk a lot about helping other people. Now, there's been research done. Um, when you exercise, it releases endorphins, right? Well, there's another little chemical that gets released when you help someone. It releases in you, and it releases in the person you help. So by you helping them, they feel good and you feel good. But then there's also whoever sees. So whoever sees you helping someone also gets the same chemical, and then they want to help someone. So not only does the person doing the helping feel good, the person getting help feels good, and anyone who sees this act will feel good. And so it's contagious. Helping people is contagious. And I really, like, take that to heart, and maybe tomorrow, Saturday, you can go out and help someone. Okay? So so where was I? I heard voice, like, I heard someone calling me, and I went, and no one was calling me. So we're back. I'll just have to put all the videos together. um, I've had to stop it a few times. Um, man, that's why they call it the Schizophrenia Show. This is the morning show, by the way. Um, man, I'm just drawing blank now. Oh, the reason why I'm doing this both on, I'm gonna do a weekly YouTube podcast, and the rest are gonna be just on Android and iOS. So this today will be on YouTube and the other platforms, but we're only gonna be doing like one video per week, um, doing the podcast online. If I end up getting a lot of people. I'm doing this because you guys asked me to. A lot of people have been asking, "Hey, can you post one of the podcasts on YouTube?" So I said, "Okay, I really don't want to, but I will." So if a lot of people start hitting up podcast, then I'll start to do every podcast on both voice and video, so you guys can get the full effect. Anyway, I hope I will man. I will fuck, dude. I'm so drawing blanks right now. Like it's not even, my head is just messed up this morning. I gotta go to work too. It's gonna be a great day. I honestly this week we're gonna get off topic here, obviously. Uh, this week I went to the doc and I was like, I just can't concentrate. Like, man, there's no concentration whatsoever. Like, help me, please. And he's like, maybe you're not sleeping well. I'm like, I'm sleeping like a fucking rock. It's hard to fall asleep, but man, once I'm asleep, my wife, I don't, I believe she was telling me the truth, but she said she yelled at me for an hour to wake up and get out of bed, and I'm like, I the first time I heard you was when I actually got up. Like, the first time I heard her, I jumped out of bed, and she had said I've been yelling for an hour, and I'm like, I didn't hear nothing, like not a peep. Like I sleep hard, and that can be a problem. Um, oh man, I need one of those ejection beds. I've seen them on as pranks on videos, but man, it's basically like the alarm goes off, throws you across the room. The only problem with that is one, the bed's way big, and two, if my wife's not up before me, then she's going for the ride. That would be great though. Uh, or would have There's got to be another way to do it though. I don't really want to use water because that would definitely wake you up. Bucket in the face. The only problem is then the bed would get wet. Nah. Most of the time, I have no problem waking up because I have my own alarm and it wakes me up pretty quick. Um, the problem is I've been leaving my phone um, downstairs charging when I go to bed, so I don't have that alarm. And I do that simply because otherwise I'll lay in bed, Facebook, Instagram, whatever the case may be, and it'll keep me up longer if I take the phone with me. So I try not to do that. We are so far off topic anyway. That's about it. Everyone have a great, wonderful weekend. Um, I do plan on doing a podcast uh, probably tonight. If not, I'll do it first thing in the morning on Saturday. So everyone have a wonderful, wonderful Friday, and I'll see you later.